Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Helton Creek. I'm Darcy, and we are about to fill up the hay barn for the first time. I didn't bring my tripod because I did not realize this is what we were going to be doing. We've been over here, so today was kind of an eventful day. The cheeseburgers went to the processor today, so there's nobody else in here. And we try to turn the big girls in and their babies to the hay, only they are so spoiled. Let me turn around. They're so spoiled to being out here. Can y'all see them? It's kind of dark. You know, daylight savings time, it gets dark at 2:30 now. But they're so used to being fed out here in these in this hay ring that they are seriously over there watching Pa get the hay on the tractor. Watch it. Can you see him? They're fussing on him and they're watching him. And now we're going to see how long it takes them to get in here and eat. I always have trouble cutting the net wrap off, and this year I got a new knife. I don't remember where I got it, but it's a refillable razor blade knife, and I'm gonna see if this works better. I've had box cutters, you name it, I've had it, including a pocket knife that Pa uses. There he comes. And I had the worst time trying to cut this net wrap off, so we're gonna try this and see how it works. All right, y'all. Here's a good close-up picture of the hay. This is clover. Look how fine that is. Look at there. And I'm gonna tell you they love it. And I'll tell you, if any of y'all know anything at all about tobacco farming, it smells like backer. When you do this right here, you get a whiff of that, it smells just like tobacco. It's not, but it smells like it. Okay, it looks like.
Okay. Give me a little flick of that. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Now you're thinking it's food. Come on. Okay.
Not too dark to see, I guess, but.
Come on. You know what hay is in here, do you?
Come on.
Come on. Woo, cow. Woo, cow. Come on. Woo, cow.
Earlier, I told you all that we would do a little bit of explaining on the experiment this year as to why Pa reduced the size of the rolls. So can you see what's the measurement, Pa?
They're 4x5s is what we've gone to now.
So they're 4 this way?
They're 4 wide, 5 in diameter.
Okay, 5
So we'll do
around,
5 this way.
5 this way.
Yeah.
Okay. So explain your science behind this.
So if you'll look down there, 2 of these bales in the very front are the 5x5.5s. They're about, you see how they go all the way out to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see where them cows have been, well, it's been the cheeseburgers. They've been pulling that hay out and dropping it on the ground until they get so much eat, and then they'll kind of stick their head in there and stay in there. And so I made the bales, and we lose a lot of hay waste to the outside. because they'll trample it and everything else. And so what I decided to do is make the bales a little bit smaller where they'll keep their head in there and eat, and what drops will drop inside the rack, and then we can kind of clean it up. And you can sort of see now, that's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah.
So she's not pulling a big mouthful out and dragging it out. Oh, she's fixing to. All right, well, made a liar out of me.
Well, it's probably because
But-
I walked over here, but.
But if they'll stick their head in there and stay in there, that's kind of what we desire to keep from wasting
Now,
as much hay.
It might actually take a little more effort to fork it, right? Once it gets down a little bit.
Well, no, it's
but
gonna
maybe
be
not.
it's gonna be the same little wad in the center that it always was.
There she goes.
So
Those strawberries come in. Who's this? I can't see a tag.
all those are
Oh.
Heidi and 15, I think.
Oh yeah, that's Heidi, and there's some in the back. So they're all coming in. They'll figure it out, and by morning there'll be a big difference right here in this hay because they will come in. Now we do need to get some chips put down because right now there's nothing on the ground, and it makes all the poop easier to scrape out and save, and it also mixing the chips in with the cow manure helps make a real good compost too. So I love the chips being put down. We got to do that. But I don't know about y'all, but look at that face. So you can see right there what they pull out.
And if that had been the bigger bales, that would have been on the outside.
On the outside of the ground, yeah. I believe it is going to make a little difference. Look at the face of happiness right there, Kent. She's a happy girl. Now, Strawberry's still gonna... Oh, look, she found her
Big old stem of clover.
a big old run of clover. But you can also see there how much... Now, some of that is the roll coming down, of course. But you can also see a lot that she would have pulled out on the ground.
See how she just jerked?
Look, if you look right there, there's a little handful by her hooves right there. And that's what we pulled out to get her to come in, to entice them to come in. But she's really not wasting much. What she pulls out, she's eating. Coming right back in for more. It might work. Oh, here come the other ones back in. Slowly but surely, they'll figure it out, y'all. And they'll get a ranking system going on as to who's the boss and who makes the rules. And so there you go. That's our first filling of the hay barn right there. And if y'all remember, we've got the mechanical concrete down underneath, so the floors are I mean, I guess they're not really floors, but the floors are in perfect condition and easily cleaned up and taken care of. Y'all look right there. We just took the cheeseburgers off of there this morning. And they've been here for months being weaned and fed and taken care of. And y'all see what kind of shape the floor's in. It's in perfect condition. And this side is the same way, just so you know that I'm shooting you straight. Look right down here. You see the floors are in perfect shape. When these big girls get in here and they start pooping and peeing everywhere, it might get a little muddy, but they will not mar up in it and sink to their knees. Just not gonna happen. And I'll try to put a card up in the top to link to the mechanical concrete video so you can see what I'm talking about. But we're hoping very soon to go on out with it. And it'll be even better. So, oh, there's Chili Bean coming in. Come on in, Unicorn. Come on in. Hidey, hidey. Hi, Chili Bean. Come on in, baby. Get you a snack. Hi, Strawberry. Don't come over here being a bully now. What do you want? You want a head scratch? No? You want to be a... Good job, Chili Bean. This feeding system that we have here holds 6 rolls, and we will fill it up about every 7 days, give or take.
Yeah.
Sometimes if it's super cold and there's snow on the ground, we might have to add an extra 6 days instead of 7.
Doing the new 4x5,
Yeah.
we may have to adjust.
Doing the smaller rolls, we may have to put it in there a little more often. But I wouldn't say over, it won't be but a few days difference, 5 or 6 at the most, I'm gonna guess, but. So we're gonna keep you up to date, and we'll keep you filled in on how this feeds out. The hay we're feeding now is a lot of real good clover, and, what is it?
It's orchard grass, clover, and fescue.
And they love it.
Yeah, and it was kind of hard to cure. We got about 75 bales off of that cutting, and we was afraid it was going to rain on it, so we went ahead and rolled it up. So it's got a really pungent odor to it. Every time I get close to it, it starts smelling like burley tobacco to me.
It does smell like burley tobacco. That
I was
clover.
afraid they wouldn't eat it, but they just licked the ground.
It's crazy. Literally
Yes.
lick the ground. Over here, when we were feeding them in the hay ring, there's nothing in the hay ring left. Absolutely, not even this. There's not even stems in the bottom of the hay ring. There's nothing there. So they're digging it really well. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Hit that subscribe button. Click the little notification bell so you know when we've uploaded a new video. I think you're going to have a cooking video coming soon. I just can't decide what. So if you have a suggestion, put it down below. Y'all be blessed, and remember, you're never alone.